you know, learning to vlog and getting the editing down is a journey. And I talked about it a bit in my last vlog, but it's a journey. This has been a crazy week because I shot some things and I just knew the shot was good. I had been watching YouTube videos and I had been learning a lot, and I learned some cool tricks, and I did a couple shoots and the videos just did not come out good. And then the ones that I did think that I was doing good on, somehow I deleted them. So I think I quit vlogging like at least 3 times this week, on top of still trying to edit and get my first vlog out. It's been crazy. It's been really crazy. I think I'm also learning the importance of having a good work setup as far as the desk and lighting, and having the right equipment and things to make it easy, and so it can be a smooth transition into hitting the record button and recording. That way it doesn't take you hours to get set up, and then by the time you get set up, you're worn out. But I think I'm starting to understand the importance of that and getting that down. On top of still finding myself and discovering what it is that I am going to do next in life. I'm learning as life goes on. It's about knowing how to rebuild yourself, and that you're going to have to rebuild yourself multiple times in this lifetime. I had a devastating thing happen to me middle of last year, going up until this year, and it ended at the end of January of this year, and it completely changed my world. And I think I'm going to talk about that on a story time when I'm ready to share, and when I'm ready to share unapologetically and in the right way. But I think that I'm gonna do it with no filter. But I had a lot happen, and it left me scratching my head wondering, okay, well, what the hell do I do now with my life? You know, and then I had to go back and look at some of the ways I went wrong prior to that job and some of the struggles I had prior to that. And I was met with a lot of uncertainty and regret and anger. But as I go on, I'm learning it's just life. It's just, you just do it. You find a way to survive and you survive. And so I think that is a lot of what my vlogs are going to be showcasing, is me just learning to survive and making the most of the cards that I was dealt, because I've been dealt some pretty fucked up cards in this lifetime. But the one thing I know how to do is I know how to make the most of those cards, and I play them well. So that's what it's about. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with myself. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a journey as I go get something to eat, and as I get ready for the Cowboy Carter tour. Now, I can't play all the clips, because I'm not trying to get into trouble with YouTube and things of releasing footage and music, but I had a grand old time, y'all. Oh my God. It was amazing. But pay attention, stay tuned. I saw a lady on TikTok the other day, and her and her girlfriend were out shopping in Sprouts. I've never really been a big fan of Sprouts. I love Whole Foods and I love Trader Joe's, as you've seen. I've been to Sprouts, but Sprouts just didn't do it for me like that. However, in her video, she went in there and she went to their deli section and she got a tuna sandwich. And she was on there talking about how good the tuna sandwich is. And the thing that won me over is she said the sandwich was $5. And it was a pretty big sandwich. And so I told myself, when I'm near Sprouts again and I have time to go in there and see what that's all about. So I am near a Sprouts. And I said, okay, let's go in there and see what this $5 tuna sandwich is about, because I have not had a meal since breakfast. That was this morning. And then I sat down and I did a lot of editing and things. And then when I go home, I still got more editing to do. But I'm here, so let's go in Sprouts. I got the right equipment with me this time as far as vlogging, so I can push you around without having to hold the camera. So let's go see what it's about. Come on, y'all. I found it, y'all. It's the build your own sandwich for $4.99. Okay, so in order to order at their deli, you have to fill out this form and write down what you want. So I think I want the number 4, which is a tuna. Got this pencil sets, but I want it on the gluten-free bread because that's only 90 calories as opposed to the regular bread, which is 280. Lettuce, and I'm gonna get tomato, and I'm gonna get mustard. Add no mayo would be another 100 calories. So, okay, I'm gonna turn it in. Do I just leave it here? Delicious. That's it. Okay, so I just left out of Sprouts. I saw on TikTok this lady went into Sprouts and she got this $5 tuna sandwich and she was just raving about how delicious it was. So I went in there to try it. It's in their deli section. You got to have them make it because I walked all over looking for the sandwich, but you have to have it made just like you would, I guess, at Whole Foods. So I got it made, but I got it made to my liking, and we're getting ready to see what this is all about. And they give you a pretty big sandwich. I mean, it'll get you through lunch, definitely, if you're on lunch. This is what it looks like. Y'all see? I had them put some lettuce and I had to put some onion on it and some mustard. So let's see. That's what it looks like, y'all. Here we go. I mean, it's okay. I'm sorry, nobody's tuna killing Subways. They just have it down to an art. It's decent though. I mean, for $5 and the size of what I got, it's doable. So now, is it worth me messing up my little calories while I'm trying to stay in a calorie deficit? No. Or could I had a meal from Chipotle or Taco Bell that would have satisfied me better than this? But hey, I have to say though, living in Atlanta, the food is just not good here. It's not. I think people get it twisted. They're like, it is not delicious. To me, it's all about the experience that you have as far as the environment and the people you're out with having a good time, and the drinks, because the food just don't be hitting on nothing.
Shout out DJ Cowboy, I see you, boy.
And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come come take it to the floor now. Damn if I cannot dance with you. Come pour some liquor on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a, come take it to the floor now.
Walking to the train, and my darn thing keeps coming loose.
Damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come and pour some sugar on me, honey.
Okay, so story time about Cowboy Carter. I had gotten my tickets pretty late, not too late, but I had gotten them pretty late. I am a huge Beyonce fan. I am in the Beehive. I'm treasurer of the Beehive. And I've been riding with that girl since Destiny's Child, since 97, 98. And everybody close to me knows that Beyonce is my number one. However, I went to Renaissance. My life was totally changed. Loved it. Oh my God. The space that she created for myself and for people like me, for people of color, for the LGBT community, it was phenomenal. So there was not a question on whether or not I was going to go to Cowboy Carter, because I had my money ready. When the tickets first went on sale, I had already selected the pre-sale things with Verizon, and a part of the Hive. I think I went to the Beyonce.com or something like that, and I had signed up. So when they went on pre-sale, I was getting the notification to things, but I just was not. I was looking at those prices and I was tempted, but I was like, no, things have just changed for you in life right now. You got to hold your every piece of coin that you can right now till you get back to working. And I did. I kept looking at the prices, and I told my ancestors, I said, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. And it was. I found me some good tickets, and I had really good seats, and I had a blast. So much so that while sitting there during the concert, I pulled out Ticketmaster and I bought tickets to the next show, which was that Friday. I just had to come back again. However, let me back up. So, getting ready for Cowboy Carter. Night one, I ordered my outfit and things, but you know how you make those last minute changes or you make those last minute add-ons? I did that. And so I was waiting for my shipments to come in from Amazon, and what's crazy is they were coming in the same day of the concert. And I was so nervous. I kept looking back at the tracking. I kept praying like, please, please, please let my stuff get here on time. And so I decided to take my silly self to work that day. I don't know why. I worked instead of taking the national holiday off. I went to work. But I did leave work like 15 minutes early because traffic was crazy. And I kept timing things. I knew that I was going to be really cutting it close. I was going to get on the train because the train lets off right by the stadium in Atlanta. So I was going to get on the train. That way I didn't have to fight with traffic. I didn't have to worry about parking, none of that. And I kept looking at the time. I said, okay, I need to be back home by this time so I can shower, I can get ready, and I can vlog because I need to get this recorded. And then I need to run to the train station, park, pay for the ticket, run up on the platform, all of that. Y'all, I left work maybe about 15 minutes early. Instead of taking my last break, I just left early. And traffic was okay, but I kept looking at the Amazon package and it kept saying still out for delivery. And so I'm getting really nervous. When I pull into my apartment complex, I see the Amazon truck. I'm like, cool. So I go into the building where they keep our packages, and there are two ladies in there unloading and doing the packages or whatever. And I was standing there for a second. I was really going to try to be patient, but I just had to be real with myself. I went up to them and I said, excuse me, y'all, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm getting ready to go see Beyonce and y'all have some of my packages and I'm really running out of time. I'm really pressed for time. Could y'all help me? And they did. We laughed and they found my packages and it was great. So I grab my packages, I run to my apartment and I jump in the shower. And by this time it's like, okay, I'm not going to be able to vlog. I'm just not, because I'm still new to vlogging. So it takes me a moment to get set up. It takes me a moment to brainstorm and think of the angles that I need and then to go back and review it. I just want to be able to. So I was like, maybe I can fake it. Maybe I can take some photos at the concert or on my way to the concert. And then when I get home, I will act as if this is my getting ready for the concert shoot. And so I was running out of time and I start putting on my outfit and I realize I'm looking down at my packages. There's still 2 pieces missing, which was my sash and my belt. And so I run back to the mailroom. Out of all days or out of all weeks, the code on the mailroom or to the package room was broke. So you had to be there during business hours in order for them to let you in. So I made it just within minutes. And I'm searching for my package and I don't see it. And by this time I'm sweating. My heartbeat is racing, but I find it. And I run to the bathroom instead of going back to my apartment. I run to the bathroom there in the leasing office and I finished getting ready. And so I put on my outfit and I took some shots, as you've seen, and I jumped in my car and I headed for that train station. I don't really do commuting or trains in Atlanta. Did it all the time in Chicago, but not in Atlanta because I have a vehicle. But I get to the train station, my first time being at this train station in particular, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna park and I'm gonna run and I'm gonna go get my ticket. And I was kind of remembering how it was for the Renaissance tour, or I was expecting for it to be that way. Yeah, not so much. So I get to this big parking lot and I park and I realize I'm on this side of the parking lot. The entrance and tickets are on that side. So I literally get out of my car and I don't know why I wasn't thinking to just drive back closer, but I get out of my car and I'm running all the way across the parking lot to the correct entrance. So I get to the entrance and I'm fighting with the darn ticket machine to get a ticket. And then I run up on the platform where the trains were. And by this time, I'm sweating. I had totally defeated the purpose of even showering because I was sweating. Like I could do this on my arm and just do that and yank the sweat off. I was literally dripping. And I kept thinking, okay, you got to get your body temperature to cool down. And I just couldn't seem to figure out how to do that. So I was like, you know what, let me just take a couple shots and let me just go enjoy the concert. And I did. I was okay once I seen other cowboy hats start walking up to the platform. It was like, okay, now I'm back around my people and everything's gonna be all right. And I made it in a good amount of time and I enjoyed the concert. Friday was absolute chaos again because I was exhausted from Thursday night's concert and getting home late, fighting with the train because there were a lot of people taking the train. And so there was pushing, there was shoving. It was absolute chaos. So Friday, I said, you know what? I'm not going all the way back home. I'm just gonna have to wash up at work and get ready. I had a new outfit, and so I did just that. I got ready at work. And when it's time for me to leave and head to the train station, it starts pouring down raining. I mean, it rained so hard. I was like, I'm probably gonna just have to sit in my car for a while because there's no way, or if I'm getting my hat and everything messed up. And it was raining so bad, there was literally a rainbow outside, but that was kind of like my little good luck sign or symbol or whatever. But it rained. So finally it let up, and I got out of the car after fighting to try to find somewhere to park at another train station. And I got on that train. And once again, I was back in my safe space. It was absolute crazy. Going home this time was even crazier because there was no sense of respect. Everyone was pushing, shoving, getting into it with one another. I just don't know what was going on in Atlanta. And it was at that moment I decided, no, I'm not going to shoot for a night 3. I've had enough. This has been good enough for me. And I should have went to night 3 because that's when Jay came out. But overall, I had a blast getting ready for the Cowboy Carter tour. It was amazing. I stood in that long merch line and I had a blast. I met some new people, and I will never forget this tour, this moment, this everything.